Two countries on the brink of war. The conflict between Ukraine and Russia could impact your wallet, too. What oil companies here in the U.S. can do to help drive the price of gas down.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth, this is WFAA News.
Russian troops are still mobilizing near the border with Ukraine. Satellite images from the past 2 days show a significant buildup of Russian troops and equipment. And now the U.S. is deploying another 5,000 troops to nearby Poland to assist NATO allies with the crisis.
Well, you might be sitting at home wondering, what does this all mean for us here in Texas? For starters, look at gas prices right now. They're already high. As Kevin Reese reports, they could get even higher.
We should all care about the Russia-Ukraine crisis simply because of people like 66-year-old Vera Konstantinovna. Frightened by the threat of war, she said, from her nearly empty market in Mariupol, Ukraine, because so many people are hiding at home. But experts say maybe we should be somewhat frightened at a U.S. gas pump, too.
The economic impacts could be significant. If something were to happen over there.
Bruce Bullock with the McGuire Energy Institute at SMU's Cox School of Business says supply and demand coming out of the pandemic are already driving prices. But if Russia does invade Ukraine and sanctions follow, then removing Russia's oil from the world market could drive prices up even more.
It's all kind of been a perfect storm, if you will, to cause the global price of oil to increase.
Spike in oil is not because of President Putin and because of Ukraine.
Jay Young with King Operating Company, an independent driller in Texas and Montana, says one answer is U.S. oil companies picking up their post-pandemic pace.
And when we're not drilling for oil in the United States, we're taking that supply off.
Rice University's Baker Institute for Public Policy just published its strategic response options if Russia cuts gas supplies to Europe, with a stark conclusion that winter is coming in 2023. Unless alternatives to Russian energy are increased.
Unwelcome a crisis like this is, it is a reminder that Europe still needs gas, that this gas cannot come from one supplier, especially one that is not particularly friendly towards the Western world.
So for the sake of a world economy, gas prices and inflation, we should all care about what happens in Ukraine, while Vera hopes you're praying for her too. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.